My humble pranams to Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba, Om Sai Ram, to my loving brothers and sisters. I am here to share my experience with Swami. Actually, today when the youth team contact me and asked me if I can share some experience about Swami, I was thinking what to talk, and then was thinking what would be the correct thing during this time. Actually, our center is getting into 12th year. So I was looking at my Facebook, the memory photos popped up, and that is what happens during 12 years ago when we opened our center. You see, when we were doing renovation for the center, there were every day, almost every day I was there, and during that time I was doing sales marketing in my office. Like half day I will go to work, and then half day I will be in the center for 1, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, and then I'll go back to office in the evening. So you believe it or not, Swami says, you do my work, I will do yours. This actually happens to me. During that whole 1 month when we were preparing the center, and we were actually catching up with date, because our center was open on Guru Purnima, so we wanted to do it on Guru Purnima. And you believe me or not, that particular month my sales was automatically high, and that year I got better than other years. So this is one thing which happens during that time, because you see, like, even you go and see customer, you go and see anybody, the order to come in, it will be very difficult in our line. But during that period, after that we were but that particular year was very easy to get orders. So it is something unusual happened in my working career. The other thing which I like to share is, during Swami's Mahasamadhi, it was, I think, April 24th. On the particular day we wanted to do some yagna for Swami's health, this thing. So while doing that, we received the news that Swami is no longer. We all planned to go to Puttaparthi. How to go is, very difficult. We have to get visa, and we have to fly the next day, or the day after, or the next day itself. While we were talking about this, and then we went to Indian Embassy, and you believe or not, Indian Embassy was full of Sai people, and everybody wants to get visa to go to India and Puttaparthi actually during that period. And a lot of brothers from Johor Bahru, a lot of brothers from other states were there, and it's full, it's like jam-packed. Half of us were in different visa office, and some of them in Indian Embassy itself. So someone from Indian Embassy, one of the brothers called from Indian Embassy and asked us to go to Indian Embassy and get the visa done. So we went there, and then some people from Johor helped us and move in our passport, and you believe or not, we got on the same day. The miracle here is Brother Ravana, who only came back, I think that month he went. India, when you go and come back after 30 days, you cannot go back India. After 30 days you can go back. But Brother Ravana wants to go also for that Samadhi day. He also managed to get the visa, but there was a condition that he has to go to a police station where he must go and endorse his passport, saying that he is in India and coming back. That means he is in that state and is coming back after that. So we got that flight ticket and we flew. I think Brother Ravana and me, and I think Brother Ravana and me were in the same flight that some of our brothers left earlier. They were already in Puttaparthi. We went there and then landed. So what was the miracle thing here happened is, we went inside. I mean, it was massive jam pack, and getting into Puttaparthi was like we walked so many miles. We asked the car to stop somewhere and we have to walk, and we go and put our bags back into the luggage hall in our room, and we walked I think a few kilometers away. The queue is there, very 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 long queue, and Brother Ravana suggested no, we go and see what is happening. We go to the gate and see. So we went to, I think, the Gobram gate, and Brother Ravana spoke to somebody and he says, we are foreigner, we need to go in, this is our passport. So I don't know what happened, that policeman allowed us in, and I think if we would have queue up, maybe after 2-3 hours only we would have gone in. And this thing happened, first thing. Second thing, after we went inside and everything happened, Brother Ravana got to go and chop his passport. So myself and Brother Ravana went to that Puttaparthi, the small station, and you know that people says no, you have to go to a different town. I think the estimation going to that town and coming back, I think 1 day by car or bus, I don't know, but they said it's like you will spend, because one of the sister who came with us, she came first day and she went and did it. We will miss all the program here if we go to do this one signature from a police station, one officer in the other district. So what happened, we were walking inside Puttaparthi, near to the Ganesha gate. We happens to meet DGP, I think one of the DGP, police, quite highly. That person also came to Parthi, but he came with his police uniform and then some security and all this. During that time, Brother Ravana went and spoke to the police officer and told that, I don't know whether Brother Ravana completed his sentence or not. The policeman calls that immediate police station, I think constable or somebody, to look into this. Nothing doing, we just went to the police station and told the DGP sent us, you have to just sign here. So that man straight away signed and give. Within 5 minutes. So we walked back into Ganesha gate and we took part in Swami's Samadhi thing. And this is something which happened in my life, where I don't know how it happens, because it was like policeman was suddenly there, and we went and get the thing done. I think Brother Ravana, if he hears this, he would definitely remember that incident happened, because we actually met one sister from Johor State. I think she the one told us it takes. That means she went the first day and coming back 12 p.m. So if we would have gone to that same police station, that lucky we managed to do it in Puttaparthi. So this is all Swami's Leela, where we happened to see during our visit to Puttaparthi. I will tell more and more, maybe in different video. Jai Sai Ram.
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्।